A food drive in Hamilton started by a passionate 6-year-old boy is now into its 20th year. Lorraine Hoult joins us with more on the movement that her son Kyle started after he was diagnosed with leukemia. Good morning.
Good morning, Annette.
This must be such a lovely thing for you to do in Kyle's memory, because when he was first approached by the Make-A-Wish Foundation, his wish wasn't for himself, it was for other children.
That's correct. He was very interested in other kids not being hungry. And his 3 wishes were he would do well in school, that he wouldn't have cancer, and that children wouldn't be hungry. So we started the food drive for him. His aunt started it in Burlington at a church.
And now it's benefiting neighbor to neighbor.
It's always benefited neighbor to neighbor because that's the closest food drive bank to us. And so we've been affiliated with Neighbor to Neighbor since 1993.
Okay, and that's on Hamilton Mountain, a great organization there. So this year, because of the pandemic, how have things changed with the food drive?
Well, even last year, the pandemic affected the food drive because Kyle passed away on March 29th. And typically we would be at the food bank on March 29th or very close to that date to receive food and meet people and have the Thai cats with us. But because of COVID, even last year, we weren't able to do that. So this year and last year, we're encouraging people to donate online at the Neighbor to Neighbor website, or you can still go into Neighbor to Neighbor. We'll actually go to Neighbor to Neighbor and donate food at the receiving door, or give them checks in envelopes for Neighbor to Neighbor as well. So those are the 3 options. But we really are encouraging people to do it online for safety reasons.
Right, and there's a link on Neighbor to Neighbor's website
yes,
so that you can donate in Kyle's memory. Any idea of how many children he has helped?
Oh, I know that they tell me that he serves, or last year it was 1,500 families that he was able to assist with the money that we gained last year. I mean, Neighbor to Neighbor every dollar they can turn that into $11 worth of food. So every dollar counts. From 1993, it's really hard to know. This has continued from the time he started it right through till now. This is his 20th memorial anniversary, but Kyle only died in 2001, and there were food drives prior to that. His Shidok School and Mount View School have always contributed and been part of that. And that's what's made us so pleased, is that children who never ever met Kyle, who didn't even know Kyle, get really on board with this food drive in their schools. And of course, the last 2 years they haven't been able to participate, which I think is sad. But we still have a connection with both schools, and both schools are supportive in the drive as much as they can be at this time.
Right. What a legacy. You must be a really proud mom.
I am. I'm proud of my son, and I'm proud of my other 2 kids who keep this going. Our son, Adam, has the food drive going out in British Columbia. He's a firefighter, and he works for the city of Seashelt out there, and they gain food. So the food goes to their food bank in Seashelt. And our daughter in Toronto, she donates to Neighbor from Toronto, and my cousin in Toronto donates to the food bank in Toronto in Kyle's name. So it's really nice to know it doesn't have to be Neighbor to Neighbor. It can be any food drive anywhere in the country, because let's face it, there are people all over Canada that need to use food banks, and so important.
Okay. Lorraine, thank you so much for talking to us, and good luck on the drive.
Welcome.
And we'll put up the information on a link on how you can help out on our website, chch.com. Have a great day.
Thank you, Annette. You too. Bye-bye.